Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1966, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Which European country borders Italy, Austria, Hungary, and Croatia, but is often overlooked by travelers exploring Central Europe? Slovenia. In Major League Baseball, what was the team name of the Cleveland franchise before they rebranded to the Guardians? Indians. Which iconic actress famously sang Happy Birthday to President John F. Kennedy at his 45th birthday celebration? Marilyn Monroe. Which American actor voiced Mr. Fox in the 2009 animated film Fantastic Mr. Fox? George Clooney. Which popular 1990s TV sitcom starred Ben Savage as a boy growing up in a suburban setting? Boy Meets World. In the Monkees' 1966 hit Last Train To, which town does the song say the last train was headed to? Clarksville. In which European city are the headquarters of the Fiat Automobile Company located? Turin. The rules that govern modern boxing are named after which Marquess? The Marquess of Queensberry. Which iconic pop duo did Andrew Ridgeley form in the early 1980s that was known for hits like Wake Me Up Before You Go Go? Wham! In the epic poem Beowulf, which creature terrorizes the mead hall of Heorot before facing the hero's wrath? Grendel. In ancient Egypt, hamadryas were believed to be companions and oracles of the god Thoth and were often mummified after death. What kind of animal were hamadryas? Baboons. Which actor, known for his intense performances, starred in the 1975 film Dog Day Afternoon as a bank robber named Sonny Wurtzik? Al Pacino. What did the Sun in Sun Microsystems originally stand for? And Stanford University Network. Which publication is known for its influential coverage of the entertainment industry and is famous for using the term boffo in its reviews? Variety. Which type of wood, prized for its elasticity and strength, was historically used to make longbows? Yew. Which film, starring Meryl Streep, portrays the life and political career of the United Kingdom's first female prime minister? The Iron Lady. What term is commonly used to refer to a left-handed baseball pitcher? Southpaw. Which iconic thriller features a great white shark terrorizing a New England beach town and culminating in a climactic battle at sea? Jaws. The Kiswa, a 658 square meter silk cloth embroidered with gold thread, drapes which religious structure? The Kaaba in Mecca. Which Confederate general earned the nickname Stonewall for his steadfast stand at the First Battle of Bull Run? Stonewall Jackson. In which South American country are the Oswaldo Cruz Institute and the Butantan Institute located? Brazil. Which renowned American folk artist, famous for her nostalgic depictions of rural life, was born in 1860? Grandma Moses, Anna Mary Robertson Moses. If you are shucking an oyster, what are you doing? Opening it, removing the oyster from its shell. Which king of Israel sought to kill David out of jealousy and fear for his throne? Saul. What is the name of the ice cream flavor that combines chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry and is named after the Italian city of Naples? Neapolitan. Which antibiotic, discovered from mold on cheese, revolutionized medicine? Penicillin. What kind of reptile is the gharial, known for its long, narrow snout? Crocodilian. Which Pennsylvania city is known as the birthplace of Little League Baseball? Williamsport. Which country is Retsina wine traditionally associated with? Greece. What was the name of the French regime that governed from July 1940 to August 1944? Answer: Vichy, also called Vichy France or the Vichy regime. Which former transatlantic ocean liner was destroyed by fire in Hong Kong in 1972? RMS Queen Elizabeth, later renamed Seawise University. How many complete symphonies did Ludwig van Beethoven compose during his lifetime? 9. Which English Romantic poet was famously in a relationship with Fanny Brawne? John Keats. Anthony Wilding is the only New Zealander inducted into the Hall of Fame of which sport? Tennis. Who shot President Ronald Reagan on March 30th, 1981? John Hinckley Jr. What color is Cookie Monster on Sesame Street? Blue. Which U.S. president famously said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country"? John F. Kennedy. As of the 2010s, the third mainland in Lagos was the longest. What in Africa? What do both hummingbirds and Greek gods drink? Nectar. Which Pac-10 school were Google's founders attending when they started the company in 1998? Stanford University. How many of King Henry VIII's wives were beheaded? 2. What is the legal first name of former British Prime Minister Gordon Brown? James. Which fruit is called pamplemousse in French? Grapefruit. Which actress, known for playing a TV wife in the 1960s, later starred as the lead in a groundbreaking 1970s sitcom about an independent career woman? Mary Tyler Moore. What is the name of the latitude line commonly used as the primary dividing line between North and South Korea? The 38th Parallel North. In which Charles Dickens novel does the character Seth Pecksniff, whose name has come to describe someone sanctimonious or hypocritical, appear? Answer: Martin Chuzzlewit. Who was the first American-born music director of the New York Philharmonic, famed for his dynamic conducting and influential compositions? Answer: Leonard Bernstein. What were the penny black and penny red, introduced in 19th century Britain? Postage stamps. What 1956 film features Rock Hudson in a story about the clash of cultures and the rise of the Texas oil industry? Giant. Which Ivy League university, once led by General Dwight D. Eisenhower, a West Point graduate who later became U.S. president, is known for its prominent role in American higher education? Answer: Columbia University. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more